Thank you very much everyone for joining us up here in the bar. Wooding Creation sponsored head coach Matty Davies. Matty, we spoke during the week on the podcast regarding these next sort of 3 weeks just being about setting things up ready for that round robin to get to Coventry. Looking back on the two results this weekend, how would you say we fared in doing that?
I'll try and be positive. Look, I don't think we played great, to be fair. But look, character. I said it all year, but yeah, we've definitely got character. If nothing else, we've definitely got that. Look, last night played a really good team that obviously really wanted to win and wants to win the league. So, you know, I don't think we didn't start great last night, and I think it was a tough battle back. And you know, we got back into the game, and we shot ourselves in the foot a little bit. And yeah, it was a little bit deflating last night. Just generally, I think it's tough to. It was a good game, two good teams playing decent, and we didn't play terrible. We just, it was a tough game. Tonight, look, I think we've been sort of recently playing so short. I think we have struggled a little bit at times, and I think we've got a few of them that are playing a little bit, and you can see that, and it does sort of affect sort of our rhythm and how we play. But look, I think at the end of the day, right now, I said it before, but it is just about us getting us into a good spot and get ready to you know, to play really intense games, because you know, right now there's not obviously a lot to play for other than just playing for the shirt and for each other, and they're clearly doing that, and that's all you can ask. They're working hard and they're digging in. You know, we've got some work to do. I think we need to be a little bit more solid going into playoffs, and that's something we've dealt with all year, so it's not a new thing, but it's, yeah, and obviously, hopefully we get Dave back next week, all being well, that'll help, and obviously, yeah, you know, Spursy, I thought played great tonight. Yeah, and just, look, it's one of them. I thought, look, it's great for the crowd tonight. Everyone loves a bit of OT and shootout, and yeah, Geordie, I mean, 3 for 3 saves, great to see. Yeah, won us the game at the end of the day, in the end there. So, yeah, and 3 great penalty shots. So, yeah, good night all in all. We needed to win. I thought they played really well. They came here and they wanted to. They obviously fighting for their life. They made it tough for us at times. They have got some good offensive players, and yeah, like I say, not our best night, but again, it's like this time of year when you're hurt, you're not going to probably play your best, but it's character in the room and the lads playing for the shirt and each other, which is, yeah, again, like I say, all I can ask for.
In terms of these couple of games, you're still going ahead. Obviously, I'm sure in the perfect scenario, you know, you'd win every game in regulation, but going into those crunch games, playoff round robin, and you know, who knows, Coventry, you know, so forth. But to get another overtime and another shootout under our belts, and yeah, particularly overtime has been situations where we have sort of struggled at times this season. Just another sort of good run through, sort of in terms of looking, you know, on the positive side of things ahead.
Yeah, it's probably the worst overtime we've played all year, honestly. How we came out with it, I don't know. It was a mess, to be fair. And look, it's always a lottery, but there's obviously there's a way to play it. They played way better than we did on it, and we got away with it, and we won in the shootout, which is great. But yeah, it's all just about learning, and just, again, I've said it a million times, but it's just about getting us in the right spot for playoffs. I still think we're off it right now for what I think to be really truly confident going into playoffs. I think we need to find a few things. We also need everyone back. Obviously we'll find out about Huey in the week, but like we're going to need everybody. We're going to need, you know, we're playing short, and with the minutes that like some of them are playing, and it's just, unfortunately, we're in games where it's, you know, we needed to come back again tonight, you know, like, and the same in Leeds. It's like it's tough to keep going to the well every single time, and in an ideal world, these next 2 weeks you'd completely spread the minutes and get everyone rest, but it's you get into games and look, you still want to win and you still want to be sort of taking that into playoffs. So yeah, like I say, it's we're in a good spot, and I think we've got the right team and a team that can go deep. And I think on a positive note, we're going to be tough to beat because we're never out of it. I don't feel like in any game we sort of, even when we do go down, which we often do, at times go down too many, and that's a problem. So we need to get that out of our game quickly. But again, they just keep fighting. The boys just keep going, and yeah, I'm proud of them because it's not easy. I was hard on them today after last night because I was disappointed. But look, it is what it is. We've got, like I say, 2 weeks. We get ready for a 3-week battle, and hopefully we go to Cov.
Talking about bodies, you mentioned one already, but we saw David Phillips take warm-ups today. Obviously, he's held out from the game. Declan Jones, obviously, we've not seen him feature during the week. And just another one, if we've got any information, Owen Sobchak seemed to be off the bench for the first 10 minutes of the third period tonight. Is that just another maintenance thing?
Yeah, I mean, both Dave and Dec, fingers crossed, will be fine for next week. Dave, definitely, we've been sort of managing him back into it, and yeah, warming up tonight was sort of the first part of that, and then a full week of training, and then hopefully he'll be playing next week. So Dec, hopefully again he'll be fine. It was just he took that knock last week. We obviously wanted to be careful with him, and Sobs is just battling it right now. It's tough. He's struggling. There's a few of them that are, and you can see it does hurt us because it's he's a big part of the team, big part of us and what we do. So yeah, it's tough, and we might have to manage Sobs in the next couple of weeks and what we do with him. So yeah, we'll see what the week brings. But again, just we move on and be positive about what we've got, and we've got a good team and got good lads. So hopefully we do what we need to do.
As we do move on into 2 games against the Phantoms. Likely playoff opponents again, like last year. Obviously, home and away again. Is this just sort of going to be, the first step now of sort of getting ready for the playoffs? A team that we've obviously seen so many times over the last few years, but really we're going to see them again twice in bigger games in about a month's time, aren't we? So just about, this is the perfect place to start getting that form going, right?
Yeah. Peterborough just the same every year. They come good the right time. Slav, he has them. They play a certain way, and it's obviously working right now. They're winning games. They went into MK last night and won, which is I don't think anyone saw that one coming. So fair play to them. They're always tough this time of year, and they're going to be tougher in playoffs. We know that. But look, the positive thing is, we're a different team, I think, than last year massively, and I think we've been to their rink and beat them. Obviously, it doesn't say that, but we did, and we should have beat them here last time they played here. So, look, it is what it is. We've got to play whoever we get, and everyone's good this year. I was speaking to Martin, their coach, tonight about just how good the league is and how every game's tough. So no matter who we get, it's going to be tough. We're going to have to win all the games to do what we want to do. So look, like I say, we'll see what happens, we'll see who we get, but we'll be ready.
Thanks very much. Wooden Creations sponsored head coach Matty Davies, everybody.